fairness to the situation. That's not bullying. So stop saying they're getting bullied. They're not getting bullied.
I just muted you for a second because it showed that there was noise coming from your side, and Maya, it sounded like she was like quieted down. So you're good, love. I just want everyone to be able to hear everybody. When I mute you, it's not like I'm being like, be quiet, be quiet. I would never, I would have you off my platform before I was ever like that. And I'm going to say what I think started this whole dang thing. Hi, Emily, love. First of all, Emily, now that you're in here, I haven't gotten to talk to you. I jumped down yesterday because of it was too much for me personally. It had nothing to do with me not having your back. I didn't know much of the information that was being talked about. So I didn't want to say words that I didn't know the story about. You know what I'm saying? But I don't agree with what happened to you and what has been happening to you. The military being contacted, that's called doxing. If people want to know what that is, that's called going real life. And someone did that to her, and that's not okay. Point blank, period. But I know that the military is taking care of it. So I'm going to leave that there. The military has her back, and I fucking respect her. I respect her for serving our military, and I respect her as a friend, and I respect her as a person. And that's where I stand with that. Now, what brought all this on, for the ones that are in here for the chisme, let me go for it. I reached out to Danny via text because I have been battling in my own mind personally, and I did it off the app. I did it off the app because nothing needs to be done on the app. This is real life, right? So I went to her and I said, hey, I'd like to talk to you off the app. No disrespect, no hate, adult conversation. First thing she says to me when she calls me, she says, hey, you recording this live? I said, no. But little did I know, but I did know because she was muting every time I asked her a question to get the answer from her mods. There was people listening on the other end, which is fine because I know what I said and I'm okay with that. And I wasn't even going to go on here publicly and talk about it, but she decided to be called saying that I'm going back to her. I'd be called this, I'd be called that. So I'm going to own up to it. Yes, I did. And I did pick up the phone when she called me, and I did have a conversation with her. But you know what I found out? Because I wanted to hear her say, I'm sorry. And Misty, let me tell you what I found out today. Since it's all being aired out, I'm going to tell you what she told me. Okay. She told me, Riz, give me 1 second. I got you. Yeah. She told me that the reason why she lied and said that my husband pressured her was because she was scared to come out, because she thought she was going to get hate, and the hate that she would receive, she would unalive herself, and that would be on us. So she turned it around to make herself look better. So I'm glad that I reached out, because at least I know that I went to her and I said, hey, I apologize for blasting all the information out on Pages Live. Maybe I shouldn't have said all of that in my emotions when I did. And that's what I said to her. And I mean that. I should have thought things through a little bit before I just blasted my mouth out there. Because there's some things that I did say that were kind of private and I really were none of anyone else's business, but I was in my feelings. But what she just said is that she didn't have my back as a friend because she was on 3 gummies. That's why she didn't have my back. She used a substance as an excuse to be a shitty friend. She used her own not wanting to come out story to make herself look better and make my husband look like shit. That's what she basically told me today. So that's the truth. Riz, go ahead.
I was just going to say, when we first started this live, she was upset. Me and this one right here
and Jill
and one other person came into a box and literally were like, hey, what's going on? Why are you upset? She said that all she told us was that she had reached out to Danny. Obviously, we're all aware of kind of at least a little bit of the situation.
I know you were, Jen.
And she said she reached out to Danny via text. She tried to have a conversation with Danny. Basically, it didn't go well. That was the sum of it. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but I
didn't even go into detail. Yes or no?
No, you did not at all. Like, I still
Until
have no
when
idea
she
what
came
even
into
happened.
my fucking live and started talking shit, then went on her platform and started fucking talking shit about me. And yes, did I message her when she made that apology? I sure did. I said, thank you for apologizing. I'm proud of you. That's exactly what I said. Do you want me to pull up my fucking chat because it's in my
Oh
messages?
no,
You
no. The
guys think
one
that I did
detail,
something wrong because I'm a fucking human? I cared about her. I would have never been through any of this if I didn't really care about her. That's
the
what you
one
guys don't
detail you
understand.
told it, the one detail you told me that I do remember was you told me that she said she wasn't even upset. She wanted you to apologize to her mods.
Yep. She wanted me to apologize to Natalie
She
and
seems real upset now when the camera's
Georgia.
on, doesn't she? And for everybody coming in here saying, like, why are you making it public? Well, why did Danny make it public when Danny decided that they were going to have two people, unbeknownst to her, on the call with her and have those two people coaching her on exactly what to say? Like, that is some shady, gross shit. If you're going to have other people on the phone with you, you need to tell them up front. That is literally illegal in some states.
Right.
They can say I'm lying. I know that I wasn't. It's okay.
Serenia,
And
sometimes when we know people and we know people have done wrong in the past, sometimes impulsively you want to get your story out there first so that they can't twist it because they're really good at it and you know that. And so maybe you went out and blurted, but again, you didn't give all the details. You just said, "Hey, I did this today. This is what happened, and it kind of made me feel like this." And then you were quiet. You guys, you said you arranged to talk to all of us separately, privately, outside of the app until she
thank you.
got on and did that. And then everybody started coming in here asking and made it public. Just like you and I were going to talk about what happened in
Yeah,
Shay's live
Danny came
yesterday
in here.
until they
Danny
came in
came
here
in here and
and
made
made
it
it
public.
public.
Yeah, Danny
Danny
came in
came
here and made it
here
public.
and tried to say
Right. Oh,
some
I'm
shit in
sorry.
the
I'm sorry.
comments.
Yes, before
We
she went
all
live.
offered to let Danny come into a box and talk. Every single one of us was like, hey, boxes are open, have fun.
And they would have muted or gotten down. They would have. And I'm sorry, Stephanie, you said, of course, people are going to ask respectfully. You're on a public platform, and that's okay. And I'm answering that. I'm not mad that you guys are asking questions. Never have. Never have. But I'll tell you this much. I know that I'm telling the damn truth. And I know that I didn't need anyone on the other line with me because I could have had all these people that are in my boxes right now on the other line. I could have recorded the whole damn conversation. But I asked her to have a private conversation and she couldn't even respect that. That should say enough right there.